Welcome to Matrix Exit with Dilayla Theunis, a profound YouTube series created by Dilayla Theunis, visionary, researcher, and storyteller. With over 500 years of passed-down family wisdom, combined with her own life experiences, in-depth research, the study of rare manuscripts, and an extensive book collection, Dilayla guides you through hidden truths, shifts in consciousness, and insights that can forever change the way you see the world. This series was made possible in collaboration with AI, which helped structure and organize the knowledge so that you receive it as clearly and comprehensively as possible. Matrix Exit offers not just information, but also visualizations, evidence, sources, and practical insights to expand your capacity for self-reflection and perception. This is not an ordinary series. This is an inner and outer journey toward freedom of thought and being. Disclaimer. This video series is intended for educational and informational purposes only. Dilayla Theunis is not responsible for any damage, loss, or consequences resulting from the application or interpretation of the shared information. Use your own discernment, inner compass, and critical thinking. All rights reserved. It is not permitted to copy, reproduce, or use this content commercially, in whole or in part, without written permission from the creator. However, sharing, liking, and spreading the word is expressly encouraged and even rewarded, because truth is meant to travel, and your voice is part of the movement. Because truth is meant to travel, and your voice is part of the movement. Subscribe, share this series, and step into the world beyond the matrix, and enjoy the journey.
Have you ever wondered if there's more than what you see every day? Or if, deep inside, you feel there's a greater truth hidden behind our reality? Or that you look around and think, what have I ended up in? Why so much sorrow and misery, then a little luck, then loss again? One man's death is another man's bread. The endless chasing of happiness and love. We are taught we arrive at birth and leave at death, but then what is the meaning of existence? What is reality? What are thoughts? Words? And what are dreams? Why are humans the only beings on Earth who must earn money to survive? How did all of this come into existence, and is it even true? Is this normal? What is death, and what is life? What if I told you that you can live infinitely, and death is merely an illusion, born from lost knowledge? What if I told you that everything you've learned from your parents, mentors, family, friends, partner, school, work, your own experiences, your character and consciousness, and everything you think and believe isn't quite what it seems? Everything you know now is only a tiny sliver of all the knowledge that exists, and what you are allowed to know within this matrix. All true, sacred knowledge has been hidden from you this whole time. That hidden knowledge has been twisted, manipulated, and then lost. But I have gathered the missing pieces for you, and for myself. I've done my best to search and present it all as clearly and carefully as possible, so that you may gain even more insight than I have been allowed to receive. I have spent years reading, writing, searching, gaining experiences, studying the invisible, the minerals, plants, animals, humans, and the divine consciousness. I, too, am only a student of these wisdoms. We are all babies in this universe of infinite possibilities. There is so much mind-blowing information available that after all the knowledge I'm about to share with you, you'll genuinely wonder what we've all been doing here. Your life will change, positively, once you absorb this wisdom. Because there is so much to explore between heaven and earth. Be curious like a child, and open your consciousness. This series is not a new religion, nor is it meant as a form of manipulation, as people in this current matrix are so used to. Humanity is done with the chains of hypnosis, coercion, fearmongering, and low frequencies. Humans like myself, and many of you, long for wise counsel and deep spiritual connection. No dogmas, superstition, or shallow fantasy. No sects or cults. But individual power as a human being, autonomous and sovereign. In unity with the divine inner source. In this series, I've highlighted all facets of deep wisdom from every possible source, gathered it together, and woven it into one whole, combined with my own insights and experiences. Listen, learn, and draw your own conclusions. Without judgment, but study. I leave it up to the listener to accept it as truth or reject it as fantasy. Welcome to A Matrix Exit, The Revelation. A groundbreaking series that takes you on a fascinating journey to the core of our existence. This is the introduction. In this unique series, I take you beyond the limits of the known. Together we explore the hidden wisdom of ancient civilizations, the power of human consciousness, and the boundless possibilities that lie before us. Discover how the reality we know is shaped by our perception. Learn how ancient masters like Jesus and Lao Tzu and sacred ancient writings have long tried to tell us about our true nature. Understand how modern systems limit and program our thinking and how we can rise above them. We dive deep into themes that will forever change your life. From the structure of our consciousness to the infinite possibilities of human potential. From forgotten knowledge to modern technological developments. In this series, you will discover the prison of the matrix. How humanity is put under hypnosis from birth. The illusion of fear, death, and material control. The true nature of the matrix and the low consciousness in which many remain trapped. The origin of low consciousness. How we fell from unity into duality. Ancient scriptures and the forgotten wisdom of immortality. The real meaning behind the words of Jesus, Lao Tzu, Osiris, Moses, and other masters. The structure of the matrix. How religion, science, and media are used to distort the truth. Financial slavery, government control, and psychological manipulation. The hidden agendas, Agenda 2020, Agenda 2030, and the plan to enslave humanity. The exit to higher consciousness. Real, authentic freedom and autonomy. The secrets of the masters of the Far East, immortality, pure creative power, eternal youth. The art of vibration, intention, and transcending the ego. The revelation that death does not exist and life is eternal. The path to awakening. Self-inquiry and rising above fear and limitation. The universal laws of creation and manifestation. How the collective consciousness is freeing itself. Life beyond the matrix. What truly happens when you awaken. How a new reality opens before you, free from fear, slavery, and illusion. We also dive deep into the hidden history of the 5 kingdoms. The true nature of AI, AGI, and the digital manipulation of consciousness. Quantum computers and their role in the matrix web. Secret societies, hidden rituals, and esoteric knowledge. Inner superpowers, teleportation, shapeshifting, infinite life. The connection between human consciousness and all that exists, from galaxies to the tiniest atoms. This series is unlike anything you've ever seen. It's not a theoretical lecture, but a practical guide to awakening. A journey that takes you step by step toward a deeper understanding of who you truly are. You will discover how to free yourself from limiting beliefs. How to unlock your true potential. This is not fantasy or science fiction. This is the revelation of ancient wisdom combined with the latest scientific insights, a bridge between the mystical and the modern. With facts, evidence, science, spirituality, esotericism, philosophy, ancient sacred texts, wise true stories, fascinating theories, and much more. Are you ready to lift the veil? To awaken from the dream and remember your true nature? Then I invite you to become part of this extraordinary journey. Subscribe to this channel now so you won't miss a single episode. Activate notifications and join a growing community of people choosing to live consciously. The truth is waiting for you. It's time for Matrix Exit, the revelation, and the way out. Hit that subscribe button now, share this video with others who are also searching for deeper insight, and let us know in the comments what you hope to discover in this series. The journey to full awakening begins here.